Good evening, everyone. Wynn Brown here with the Haywood Healthcare COVID-19 update for Friday, April 10th. Just a quick look at the house at Haywood. We have 6 positive COVID patients at Haywood and 7 that are patients under investigation, as you know, meaning we're waiting their test results. Interestingly enough, of all our tests are out, we only have 37 tests pending right now. So if you have been following along on my reports on a regular basis, you probably noted that there's usually a huge delta between the number of patient tests who have been tested and how many test results are back. I think that's great work with Dan French and his team, and we've been toggling between different labs, outpatient labs, reference labs that we use to make sure that we get the best turnaround possible, and that's been a challenge, as all of you know. We have 167 positive that we have tested in our community for a 16.2% positive rate, and I think the state rate is hovering closer to 20% right now. So as you all know, this really has been a challenging work for all of us at Haywood Healthcare, and I want to thank you all for your continued support. I was a little overwhelmed today by the number of phone calls, texts, and emails that I got from many of you, and I appreciate that support, and the whole team does as we try to navigate this incredible pandemic that we are fording our way through. I've also been thinking a lot today about our work, the highs and the lows, the challenges that we face every day, and the victories that we get to celebrate occasionally, and that all in the context that it's not lost on me that this week is Holy Week. You know, it is the week of Passover. This is Easter week, and today is Good Friday. And of course, for those in the Christian tradition, today is a very important holiday for us, even more important, some might say, than Easter, depending on where you stand on that situation. So I think there's many lessons and parallels that we can take from these observances of 2 of our principal religions. Their words and their rituals, they comfort us and give context, I think, to the work that we're doing every day. And one of them, I think, is that we are all servants. We are serving our fellow man, we're serving our fellow woman, who are our patients, and that is our calling, is to care for our community. And I think that, to me, that we are all called to service, especially at these times of struggle. And I think it brings meaning and context to what we're doing. So in that spirit of shared community and faith this weekend, let's continue supporting each other and celebrating the things that are important to us. And I think it's important to have glimpses of triumph that we are having in this battle against coronavirus. And so tonight, I wish you all peace and joy of this holy season as we witness today's celebration in our ICU as our first patient was transferred to step down to med-surg. This is a patient who was intubated for probably up to 2 weeks. And we celebrated really as an entire Haywood family. We are Haywood Strong. My new shirt arrived today. We celebrated as Haywood Strong with music and clapping and laughter and joy and music, and which I think is a new ritual for us. And I want to thank the family of this patient who agreed to share the video of his transfer, which I think is very heartwarming and very moving, and gives us context of the work that we're doing in the context of this holiest of weeks. And I wish you well, and I wish you all a good night and a happy Easter and Passover weekend. Thank you.
Attention, Haywood Hospital. We would like to announce that we have an extraordinary warrior being transferred to Walk-In 1 from the ICU.